Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another amazing episode. In today's video, guys, I want I want us to get to go through a car review episode. And in today's video, we have a car which is very controversial. The people who get to come out with opinion that the car is very reliable, but there are those ones which have expressed, of course, their point and of course their opinion regarding this car, meaning coming out saying that this car is very unreliable. So the car that we are talking about, guys, today is the Nissan the Tiida. This is a car that you'll be seeing it in our Kenyan road. You have been seeing it because it's a car which its production was started way back 2004 until today. We have seen some transformation when it comes to the models that are coming out over the years, and of course we have also seen some improvement in terms of the engine specs, the interior, as well as how it gets to look, how it looks from the outside generally. So we'll be looking into all that in this episode. I'll be a host, of course. My name is Willie. Stick around for this video because we'll be sharing so much interesting information. And of course, if you're a person who gets to feel excited, you get to love cars, the conversation about car excites you, this is the channel for you. So stick around, and of course, if you haven't considered hitting the subscribe button, please do so. And we really do appreciate hearing your thoughts regarding the topic of the day. So just go ahead and get to talk to us in the comment section, and for sure we really appreciate. So just allow the intro to roll, and I'm going to see you on the other side. Well, when we get to talk about the Nissan, the Tiida, and of course the motor that gets to power this car, we'll be looking into a variety of engine. We're talking about engines which comes with different capacity or displacement. So we have those engine for the Nissan Tiida, which is 1.5 liter petrol engine. We also do have the 1.6 liter petrol engine, as well as we do have a bigger version of the two, which is the 1.8 liter petrol version. So this makes the car to of course to give the audience or the people who are interested in buying the car some variety of options to choose. But the most common one, and the one which is considered to be the most economical and efficient, is the 1.5, and that's what we'll be looking into. We'll be looking into details the engine that gets to power this car. We are talking an engine which goes by the name, it's called the HR the 15DE, and it's an engine which has its own reputation, as we'll be looking into some special aspects here and there, which makes the engine also to stand out as compared to the normal engines that we've been looking into, as well as what makes this car to be very controversial. So when we get to talk about the 1.5 liter petrol engine, with this engine, first of all, as I said earlier, it's a very economical engine because in terms of fuel consumption, it's an engine which really gets to consider that. And the reason for that is because it do comes with features like do comes with double overhead camshaft, which is very efficient and comes to the performance of the engine, as well as how the engine run day to day. So with the double overhead camshaft, we have said time and again, it really gets to assist when it comes to pushing in clean air and pushing out exhaust gas out of the engine. Remember, we're talking about an engine which comes with this engine gets to give out the power estimate of around 107 horsepower, which is a kind of very strong, I mean, sufficient power to push this car to its top speed. Remember, it's not a very heavy car, and with such power output, it can really get to get it to its top speed very quick. So when it comes to fuel system of this engine, we're talking about the multi-point injection fueling system, which is very efficient when it comes to the economy of the fuel, because it really gets to convey the fuel much easily, and of course the car can really get to run smoothly. So with this engine, it do comes either paired with a manual transmission system, or either manual or an automatic transmission system, and that's something worldwide knowing because majority of the people prefer going with automatic, but there is a catch when it comes to automatic Nissan Tiida, because that's what gets to discourage so many buyers of this car, because Nissan Generally, Nissan have had over the years the reputation of having some problem with the gearbox, particularly the CVT transmission gearbox. So for that reason, it's worthwhile noting that it's more better if you go with the option of the manual transmission system, because it tends to have less problem. So when it comes to the engine, also it do come with the chain timing, the chain driven timing, which usually requires very minimal maintenance, which is applies for this one. It also comes with 16 valves. So considering it has 4 cylinders all placed in line, it do have 4 valves per every cylinder. So we have two valves for pushing in fresh air, as well as we have 2 more for pushing more air out of the engine. So basically, those are some of the things that you just need to know about the Tiida engine. Now let's just go ahead and get to look into other specs, and for that case, we get to look at the interior specs. Well, when we get to talk about the interior specs, we have a car which the company has really taken time to improve when it comes to the interior. We are seeing, as I said earlier, we have seen some upgrades when it comes to the interior specs. We have things like how the dashboard looks. When it comes to the latest version of the Tiida, we have seen some upgrades from infotainment system, which comes with digital displays. We have also seen some upgrade when it comes to safety features. We do have dual airbags. We have one which gets to come on the side, from the side of on the passenger side, and we also have this other one on the middle of the driver's steering. So we also have this more of a semi-digital dashboard, which also comes with some analog octometers, which are very essential. We are talking about things like the speedometer, the temperature gauge, the fuel gauge, as well as the RPM gauge. So when it comes to looking at how Nissan have really tried to push the Nissan Tiida to be a bit more pleasant to the customers, you can see we have options like things which were usually done manually before. We have seen some more of being powered by the electricity, and for that case, it tends to be more present to more people. So looking at these particular unit, is an automatic transmission system, and you get to know by that level over here. Looking at the center console, we have options to place your items over here. So we have these more pockets here. We also have door pockets, which are also areas to place your items, as well as looking at the seats of this car. We're talking about a car which gets to come in either a cloth upholstery, or either that is fabric upholstery, but in most cases they become with just a basic cloth upholstery. But we have those high end which gets to come with leather, but you can also get to do some aftermarket upgrades, which is also acceptable, and of course it will really assist to push the value of the car. So moving forward, guys, we have some of the latest unit over here. We can see there are so much similarities. Looking at the rear seat, we have the option for 3 seats over here, no 3 passengers. Basically, this car can accommodate 5 passengers. For the case of the Nissan Tiida, we have those ones which are the hatchback, and we also have the sedan version. But all in all, the engine capacity or the motor that gets to power this car, they are almost the same. So there's nothing crazy when it comes to hatchback or even the sedan. So it's just the body. So for the hatchback, remember, they just have 5 doors, but for this other one, it just comes with 4 doors. So that's also something worthwhile noting. Like for this particular unit, you can see we have some extension buttons here. These are just extension just control the infotainment system, which is very important. It comes with double control. Well, moving forward, let's look at the external specs of these. Some external features that you'll be realizing with the Nissan Tiida. So, looking at the Nissan Tiida, as I said earlier, we have the hatchback version. We also have the sedan version. Like this one, what you're looking at right now, this is the sedan version, because it has two extension, that is for the hood as well as for the bonnet. So moving forward, we have this hatchback, and this is among the latest model. You can see from the headlights, we are seeing some really good upgrades. Looking at the ground clearance, this car do come with some reasonable or some good ground clearance whereby the car can really get to maneuver places which have a bit of rough terrain comfortably, because it also do come with the 14 and the 15-inch wheel, which are very, very efficient when it comes to maneuvering places with some challenge when it comes to the terrain. So looking at from the back, we have these, of course, the boot door, and of course these big LED tail lights, which are very, very efficient when it comes to when you're cruising at night. From the back, you can literally get to see the car very, very well. So looking at this sedan version, this one you can see the aerodynamics of this car really gets to play a main part when it comes to navigating or going for the, of course, the airflow resistance. We do have the other ones which comes with the alloy rims, but others do come with just metal plate rims, which get the job done, meaning you can comfortably get to drive the car anytime, anywhere, and of course, with such rims, you have that nice look. So looking at this latest model, and of course, these are hatchback for that case, you can see do comes with things like the side blinkers on the side mirror. We do have the fog lights. Remember, fog lights is not a standard thing that we'll be seeing with every car. They are just it's not as a manufacturer standard. So there are those ones which do come with that, and there are those ones which don't. So looking at this middle part, we have, of course, the iconic Nissan logo, this nice grill over here, and of course, with this latest model, we are having things like, of course, headlights, which are they are also somehow upgraded in terms of how powerful when it comes to their projection at night, as well as which are also controlled in terms of the navigation. So it's very, very important that you get to have that in mind. So basically, those are some of the things that you need to know about the Nissan Tiida. Talk to me if you have experienced it, on it, of course. In case we have missed out anything, talk to me in the comment section. And for sure, we really, really appreciate. That's it for today. I look forward to seeing you in our next one. Peace, guys.